What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. We're back here with another video. For today's video, we're going to be looking at a Dragonist private server called Fortlock Dragonist. I'm going to log into my account real quick. I'm going to show you guys a little tutorial as kind of how to get started, what to do, what things you can do. It looks like a lot of people, play the game, but they don't know exactly where to begin with their stuff. So obviously you start right away. You can create a character. They have every single character available with including like the subclasses of these that can turn into like, these, stronger looking players. So we're gonna start with let's see, let's make an Oracle Elder. So obviously you have the full customizations to get whatever you want. Normally I always skip this part just because storms. Just because for the most part you can always change that once you're inside the game itself. So I will be showing you guys basically what to do as far as getting started, how to get your gear, what to do basically once you start getting your gear, where to buy points to craft and enhance your gear. This is going to be a quick little tutorial of kind of just jam-packing everything that you guys should be doing. And later on I will be doing guides. Jesus Christ, that hair is really long. Later on I'll be doing guides on basically what specific things, crafting, enhancing gear, all that stuff. So anyways, let's get straight into this. So once you guys create your character and spawn into whatever world you are, whatever town, every character has a specific town they'll spawn in. In this case, I spawned in Prairie Town. You're gonna want to go to this agent Sinan and get a ticket to Saints Heaven. Board the ship and just head straight there. This is where you're gonna be picking out basically the class you want to be, and where you're gonna be spending most of your times looking for parties, looking for people to kind of hang out with and stuff like that. Right off the bat, if you guys are brand new to the server and you haven't played this before, there's a bunch of different guilds you can look into by clicking G. My guild right now should be on the 4th page. Let's see. Oh, we actually moved up to the 3rd. So Paradise is a guild that I did create. You can apply to join. You join right away. It's open for any basic player. If you're brand new and you want to just find people who speak English, for the most part there's a bunch of different races and just kind of people with different languages in the server itself. My guild so far, at least from what I've seen, is the guild that has the most players that speak English. So if you guys are coming from an English speaking background, definitely join up the guild. I'm always going to be on and available to help anybody whenever they join. We have a good amount of players that are relatively active, grinding, basically helping grow the guild. So right off the bat, you can join Paradise right away. But anyways, you're going to come over here to Merchant Kelly. Merchant Kelly is going to be the one who's going to give you your job, your class. So where you can pick it, just go to change jobs. And then from here, you can pick whatever subclass you want. So if you're not familiar with Dragonist at all, but you just want to take a look at it, I would look into YouTube to see what classes do, or just kind of pick whatever you want. You can always change these with tokens. So in this case I'm going to be an Oracle. That's your first subclass. You're going to want to talk to her again, change jobs, and then pick your other subclass. So now you have what class you're going to be. In this case, you can start leveling up your skills by clicking K, and you do have a bunch of skill points to basically level up everything, as well as changing it if you want to set it up differently for whatever reason. But yeah, you just start clicking on whatever skills you want available. Kind of set up your bar as you go. They're going to start appearing on the bottom, and you can just fix it as to how you want to set it up. One other thing after you do that is you're going to want to click, normally it should be defaulted to F11. F11 is going to open up the cash shop. Cash shop normally in the normal Dragoness is where you can buy a bunch of stuff with real money. Things like costumes, obviously the outfits a lot of players are always super into. Oh, what the heck did I do? You know, this is the biggest thing people are always into, like the outfits that you can get and stuff like that. So you know, you can get your specific outfit here if you prefer, you know, a different one. But the thing you're going to look for first is you're going to type in you on the search bar. It's going to give you, now you are on top, a little box to buy. Just purchase that real quick. Your cash constantly updates, I believe, every day. If I'm not mistaken, you get 200,000 every day, so it never runs out. But yeah, so anyways, once you get that, you're gonna want to open up your welcome to X Fortlock little gift. You're gonna get a bunch of different things. Open up your gold box right off the bat. After that, go to cash, go to your miscs, open up, now you are on top, as well as your second welcome gift box. So now that you have all of this stuff, you guys are going to start taking up inventory space. One other thing you could have bought when we were in the cash shop is go to new users, April 2014, buy 4 of these. It basically gives you space for your storage as well as your inventory, which obviously we're going to be needing as much as we can. You can open up side accounts to use as storage as well. That's kind of one thing I do for my material farming. But yeah, just claim all of these real quick, and now we have the max amount of storages as well as our spots in our inventory. But anyways, once you have that done, open up these 2 little bags that came with the now you're on top, or whatever it was called, gift, and you can start equipping your main gear that you're going to be getting. So one thing, if you're brand new to Dragoness, if you've never played it before, one thing you want to keep in mind now is your main stat. What, you know, main physical strength you use, whether it's physical attack or magic attack. It kind of tells you what you're going for. So once you start opening up your weapons and your armor, you're gonna need this right here. It's an equipment converter. And let's open up the rest of these, which are gonna give us the weapons as well as our armor pieces. All right, now that you have all of that open, one other thing you're going to want to check is normally go to your second subclass, if not your third, and see what weapon most of your skills use. So some specific subclasses use specific weapons. So in this case, the required weapon I need are the chakrams, which I will see which of these 3 it gave me. Nearest fan, chakrams, there we go. So we put in those, as well as our second hand weapon, which is this one, Heroes Naren's Charms. And then we are going to use the equipment converters to basically make these stronger. So like I said, you're going to want to check what your main stat is. In this case, it's physical attack. Normally, I personally like to go for whatever the main class is, and then agility for the high critical attack. So in this case, physical attack, we're going to go for strength and agility. So it's going to be the top right one. And normally I put agility on the main helmet, chest, and legs. And then the pants and gloves, I put vitality, which is basically, let's see. So strength, yep, strength and vit. It basically gives you more health. So that way you have a little bit of both. But normally the most damage you can do, the better it is when solo grinding. So now we're going to do the same thing for the weapons. For the weapons, I always go for straight agility. It's only the boots and the gloves that I use with vitality. But now we have a pretty geared up character ready to do some basic fighting. One other thing you want to do is if you check your cache, let's see. Oh, no, it's in general. So one other thing you get is this New Year 2021 Boom coupon. You're going to want to go to Kelly again, and then go to Purchases, Conversion Shop, and basically buy one of each besides the rings. The rings, buy 2 of them. You should have enough points to basically buy everything. And all this is just some costumes that don't necessarily change the way you look. Oh, wrong one. But they have crazy stats. If you guys see right now, I only have 722,000 HP. All of this is going to boost my attack as well as my HP high enough to the point where I can somewhat do nest on my own. So now I have 957,000. And if you guys paid attention to my attacks, criticals, all that went up like crazy. So yeah, that's basically the beginning of gearing up, starting with your jobs, all that stuff. So now as far as getting materials to enhance and craft your gear, you're always going to want to do Mocha. You're going to want to go to talk to her quest, get all your dailies, and open up a party, daily party, create. And then the good thing about this server is you can basically almost teleport to anything just by looking at the map. So in this case, I'm going to be teleporting over here to the boundary gate, which is where we're going to be doing the dailies. So you just go in here, start daily party stage, and it's going to do all the daily maps back to back. And for the most part, you can use one of your, messenger birds, and ask anybody else if they want to join up for dailies, and they'll be able to help you. But like I said, with the gear you have right now, you should be able to do it solos. So that's one thing you're going to want to do. From there, once you're done with your dailies, you're going to go to the Gate of Time and Space and go to the Huracan Nest. From there, you can start farming for points to craft materials. But this video is just meant to give you guys the basic tutorial of the beginning of what to kind of do when getting started. Once this is up and running, I'll be making another tutorial on how to grind for points, how to grind for materials, stuff like that, so you could start enhancing and crafting your gear. One materials you're gonna use for each tier. There's, I believe, 4 or 5 different gear types, and each one has like 2 tiers or so, maybe 3 tiers. So I'll be going through all of that in a future video, just kind of explaining how enhancing and crafting works, just so you guys can have it a little bit easier. But like I said, definitely join the Paradise Guild. I'll be always on the server whenever I can to help everybody who is in the guild. For the most part, when we do nest runs or daily runs, stuff like that, or what's called a time and space nest to grind for points, I always open up the party to everyone, but I normally prioritize the guild members first. So other than that, that's all for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like always, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new or you're liking the content, or if you want to see more Dragon Nest content, which I will be uploading as far as doing nests, tutorials, stuff like that. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.